or she refuses to appear before this all-important committee, warrant of arrest issued, and we will call on the president to disengage that person, because the person does not share in the dreams of Mr. President to and for making Nigeria a better place. Permit me to say that from inception of this committee to date, more than 8 invitations have been extended to the chairman of Federal Inland Revenue Service, who has intentionally refused to appear before this committee, and also hasn't been responding to communications at all from this committee. If he truly this committee and Federal Inland Revenue Service, the next appointment, invitation that is given or communication sent to him and he does not respond, warrant of arrest will be issued, and we will call on the president to say that your appointee in Federal Inland Revenue Service does not share your dream and he is not helping your situation. So get him out of there, or get him where you feel you choose to. For NNPC, because the issues are multifaceted, we don't want to take time here to outline the issues that have got to do with Federal Inland Revenue Service or NNPC. NNPC as well has never appeared before this committee. The few communications NNPC responded to the committee are neither, the information are neither here nor there. For NNPC as well, the line is drawn. The next invitation NNPC does not appear, warrant of arrest will be issued. And we will also call on the president to do the needful. Nigerian Customs Service, from on the side of the Auditor General's report, there are billions to be accounted for. All efforts to get Nigerian Customs Service to the table to know how did this happen, what is the way forward. We are still where we were from day before yesterday to now, no change. Central Bank of Nigeria. I had course on one of the issues that have got to do with Central Bank of Nigeria. I had course to take it on the floor of the Senate. It is important for Nigerians to know, under the so-called West and Means, what happened under West and Means was Central Bank of Nigeria debited borrower and credited borrower. Central Bank of Nigeria debited Consolidated Revenue Funds account and credited the Treasury single account, which amounted to over 30 trillion. Consolidated Revenue Funds account is government's account. And the TSA is also government's account. And in charging the interest, instead of the interest to be charged to Treasury bill account, they went again ahead to charge Consolidated Revenue Funds account, which now have amounted to over 6 trillion, because that that faulted document was securitized with the DMO, Debt Management Office. Communications or correspondences had happened between this committee, Central Bank Office of the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Office of the Attorney General, of the Accountant General of the Federation, in fact, stakeholders of the finance sector came together and wrote to CBN that CBN has to conform to all the words of the the last letter of Senate Public Accounts Committee, but nothing has still happened. Every day, every month, central bank still charges consolidated revenue funds account with 650 billion naira. This, for us to interact, sit, interface with central bank to know how and why has it been possible. Nigerian Communication Satellite Limited has been invited over 9 times now to answer to the queries of the Auditor General for the Federation. Not a single appearance. Nigerian Police Force has never appeared before this committee, despite all communications, to just respond to queries that emanated from the Auditor General's report. And Nigerian Police Force, when they invite and you don't go, they don't take it easy. I don't know why they are not coming to this committee. The public should know. FCT, Internal Revenue Service, has also been evasive. Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, and quite a number of them. But like I said earlier on, the line is now drawn. For those that have Auditor General's queries, Auditor General for the Federation query from him, if we invite again, you do not appear, we will sustain the queries and use all the instruments and instrumentality of governance available to us by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. With this, I think the message is fully conveyed, and we pray and hope that these agencies that have been mentioned here, we are not here, nobody is inviting anybody to antagonize, disrespect, or witch hunt anybody. It is because of the information we have that we are calling you to come, so that we know what and where you stand, what you stand for and why you stand for, and you hear from us. By the time that synergy is put in place, solutions will be gotten. Nobody should be is or should be above the law. But I think with this, we hope that the Nigeria Upstream Regulatory Petroleum Regulatory Commission and Nigerian Mining Cadastral Office, these are all agencies of government that have refused to even answer to the queries, just to appear before the committee to answer to the queries. And these queries are not indictments. They are queries based on the understanding of the Auditor General. When you come here, we will look at the queries vis-a-vis our own understanding. Where queries are not do not hold waters, we vacate the queries. Those to be sustained, you tell us what actually transpired. If the committee is convinced, the needful will be done, and everybody goes. We are friends to all. We are here on the mandate of Nigerians, and so nobody is out here, like I said earlier, to witch hunt or anybody. But I think with this press briefing, the way forward shall be gotten. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and thank you very much. The queries on 20. From 2019 today, when they come, you will know where, because we cannot module off the whole, some, their queries are only 2019, some are 2020, so, you know, as the case may be.
Some of these agencies that refuse to honor invitation, there be some financial malfeasance somewhere that they are trying to cover up, like people credit smuggling.
Who didn't know that?
Or can we get a figure of at least 50 that we can put?
No, when they come, you will be here to cover.
It's going to be a public.
It's going to, this is public accounts. Everything here is public.
Sir, those of us on this side of the divide, with due respect, since the 10th Senate as having the capacity to blow hot and cold. This press briefing now, will it not turn out to be an anticlimax? At the end of the day, we'll see that these people will not come. At the end of the day, we'll start hearing that the the leadership of the Senate is trying to broker peace between you and the people that have been ignoring your invitations.
No, you cross the bridge when you get to it.
Please.
Thank you.
I don't think that man understood the press conference.
Yeah,
He didn't understand
yes.